Hi. Hi everybody. Today the NASA on America is going to produce some kind of information about aliens and like some kind of report about it. So I'm quite interested about it. So I'm going to lead you into this topic, the aliens one, the extraterrestrial one, so you can have an overlook at these type of topics. So, what is aliens and UFO actually? UFO is some kind of flying object that we cannot identify with our radar, with some of our equipment. It's not actually that the UFO is always related to the aliens, but it can be some kind of special weapons or some secret weapons that even American military cannot know about. So aliens are the extraterrestrial life that exists outside of the Earth. It's outside of the Earth. It's like it has no ears or like have like full eyes and body layers, but I think it must have some kind of difficult communication skills and difficult intelligence qualities. So there are many theories whether that there are some aliens on our Earth or there isn't. So uh, firstly, let's going to find out about the chances that aliens can be on our Earth. So in 1961, there are many scientists and astronomers that are also fighting about this topic on Moon. So the main name Drake has some equations about some physics, chemistry, and the population of the universe. And he found out that we are just a part of the cosmic zoo, and there are many millions of population around the world. Also, there are many civilizations that are not Earth, and also he also found out that we must be invaded somewhere and must find out a way, an alternative Earth for us to live on. And also he did some experiment with them. He sent out some of the signal and some images of humans to the outer space to see if there are any radio or signal from the aliens from the outer space. There are also an organization which specialize in experiment in fighting and trying to find out the alien. So they are sending out some of the images and some videos and some of the how that humans can feed and how does humans survive over these years. So I think aliens must have some kind of information about us now, and also directly the direction to the Earth too. So I think it's maybe some years from now, aliens can be entered to the Earth. Also, also, um, but there must be some kind of weird one that human cannot find out about its identity. That the aliens that we can see in some of the movies, they have no ears and they can use telepathy to communicate. So I think the images and the some kind of radio and video that we have sent out is like useless because they cannot understand and decode them. Also, there might be some chances of aliens that exist on the universe, but they may be so far away that their kind of equipment and spaceship cannot enter into the Earth. There are many theories from past that we found out that in some kind of ancient tablet of India, they have some images of some UFO and some cosmic eggs that can consist the aliens in it. Also in America and some kind of European country, there are many crop circles that people estimated and assumed to be the signal, the kind of information that the alien wants us to understand and communicate with them. Also, there are some theory that that the India that build the pyramid and some kind of Stonehenge and some kind of mysterious building to communicate with them. Like the pyramid may have the triangle one, can be some kind of code that we use to communicate with them, and maybe somehow build the pyramid too. So that are the chances of somehow the aliens can exist on Earth. Also, by means of humans are trying to make the first contact with aliens. There are many pilots every day daily see the aliens, see some UFO, some identified flying object that they don't know whether they are flying too fast to capture them. So might be some way to make the first contact, which is that we can shoot them with our military. So how do you think about it? The possibility of some aliens and UFO exist on our Earth, but there are many people that are faking information about it. That I assume there's might be no accurate answer about it. That in some places on America, they are take a picture of aliens, but that video went viral. But it turns out to be just some bread and chicken and some blood that they combine with and make the video of an alien existing. And it's fact also in the NBC places of institution, there's also a unidentified flying object fall down and drop by them. They soon many people assume that it's some UFO that have some accident and fall down, but just like 1-2 days later it turns out to be evaporated, which means it turned out to be air. Also in the middle of Sweden and Finland, there's also aircraft that fall down into them. I assume that there's no kind of any scientific research on it, as they also evaporate and it's fall down and wrecked into the ocean. So there's no finding in some equipment that can identify them. So after all these calculations, I think the government are going to explore and find out. Also combined with some crackpot in some area 51 of America, I think they are also studying some kind of scientific research in finding the aliens, because there might be some kind of UFO and some non-human body outside of the Earth somehow. So I think after all, it's kind of very interesting scientific development and finding. Right now, I just assume that it's just 20% of it gonna happen. But we have to find out and wait for the government conspiracy to find out whether it's true or just government hiding some news about it, because maybe some aliens might attack us. So it's the end of our video right now. Thank you